What's the worst announcement your school ever made? I was zoning out in geography class when the PA system crackled. Vice Principal Hernandez's voice came through, shaky and clipped. All students, this is a lockdown. This is not a practice drill. My teacher froze for half a second, then bolted for the door, locking it with trembling hands. Move away from the windows, she said under her breath. We all scrambled into the corner, my pulse thudding so hard I could feel it in my gums. Someone's phone buzzed. A local alert. Armed individual reported at Eastlake High. A few minutes passed. Another update. The suspect might be heading our way. Authorities are en route. A girl beside me clutched her knees, tears silently streaming. I messaged my dad. Love you, just in case. I peered through the blinds. Dozens of squad cars were swarming the parking lot. Officers with rifles were rushing toward the buildings. Phones on silent, whispered our teacher. Check for updates quietly. My older sister texted from the science wing. Someone saw a car behind the gym that fits the report. My friend clamped onto my arm so hard it made my fingers tingle. My cousin's in the front office, she whispered. They're reviewing the cameras. Someone in dark clothes is wandering near the music block. The intercom buzzed again. Vice Principal Hernandez. Remain in lockdown. Law enforcement is sweeping the school. We sat in terrified quiet for what felt like forever. My legs had gone numb. The girl next to me was whispering that she had to pee so bad she was shaking. Our teacher finally let her use the trash bin behind the desk, and we all respectfully looked away. Some kids said they heard yelling down the hallway. Someone else claimed to hear a gunshot. I couldn't be sure. My phone was down to 11% from refreshing updates nonstop. One rumor said the guy had a hit list. A boy behind me muttered names he's after. I suddenly thought about every rude joke I'd ever made. Every person I might have made feel small. Could I be on someone's list? Then the announcement came. The danger has been handled. Police will escort each classroom to the auditorium. When the officers finally came to our door, one of them had a big shepherd dog. We had to leave our backpacks behind and walk out with hands visible. The hallway felt like a mile long. In the auditorium, rumors exploded like popcorn. The guy was arrested. No, it was a misunderstanding. No, wait, someone had weapons in their locker. Parents were texting all sorts of different versions. Vice Principal Hernandez stepped onto the stage, hair undone and jacket creased. Please listen carefully. The room went quiet except for a few sniffles. The threat today came from one of our own, she said. A wave of murmurs rippled through the seats. We've confirmed who made the call. Jordan Fields, please come forward. A thin first-year student was walked to the front with two officers at his side. I recognized him, always alone during lunch, never made eye contact, wore the same hoodie every day. I remembered last week seeing someone knock his lunch to the floor while others laughed. None of us stepped in, not even me. Jordan called 911 this morning after finding a threatening letter in his locker yesterday, Hernandez continued. He panicked and reported it as an active threat. Instead of coming to us, he acted out of fear. One of the officers stepped back, revealing Jordan's tear-streaked face. His hoodie was ripped at the collar, and a bruise darkened his cheek. I thought no one would believe me, he choked out. They said they'd hurt my little brother if I told anyone. It's been going on forever. Vice Principal Hernandez furrowed her brows. What letter? Who's they? Jordan reached into his back pocket and pulled out a wrinkled piece of paper. She read it slowly. Her expression hardened. She handed the note to the officer beside her and whispered something quickly. 3 more officers immediately exited the room. Whispers started all around me. The girl next to me showed me a video on her phone from 2 days ago. Jordan being shoved into a locker while people laughed in the background. 10 minutes passed. The officers came back, this time escorting Coach Daniels and 3 senior athletes in cuffs. The room erupted in stunned noise. One of the boys was shouting that Jordan was lying. Another just sobbed. Coach Daniels kept his eyes on the ground. After that, we were all sent home early. In the parking lot, my dad crushed me in a hug that made my ribs ache. The real update came the next morning. An email. The varsity football team was shut down indefinitely. 6 students were expelled. 3 adults, including Coach Daniels, were let go. Turned out the coach had been shielding brutal hazing rituals for years. Criminal stuff. Things that broke kids. Jordan